What's up, y'all? This is Droopy Sack, and this video we're gonna go over basically how I use the 2 Ancile Carnage to help save the day for other people. So if you want to see how I use it, go ahead and check out the rest of this video, and please hook a brother up with a thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed, and if you're thinking about subscribing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button with a sense of urgency you've never felt before. And it's alright, go ahead and hit it. Hit the whole screen if you got to. Alright man, check out this video. All right. So the first thing I'm doing is that I'm going to the far left side because I'm noticing that there's going to be an influx of red team going over to that far left side, which is their far right side, and I'm trying to give this guy some backup. I notice that he has a death button. I'm not really doing the sprint yet because you can see that my sprint is still recharging, but I'm not really worried about it because he's just going to deplete the rest of his rounds. And I'm not even going to have to worry about him over here. I can see that his Ancile shield is almost done. He has 2 Terrans, and chances are he has Mark II Terrans because that's what I've been going up against. Shoot, I can remember the day when Mark II wasn't even part of the picture, but now it is. This is a great opportunity for me to keep him from getting his Ancile shield depleted, of course, while I make my way with him over to wherever it is he's going. I wish there was a way that you can actually alert the other players. Like, I don't have a weapon, so I can't like give him like a visual cue. I can't like shoot into a direction because I don't have any weapons. But yeah, so he's aggressing to their home beacon. Now he's going to center. Now he's going back to their home. And I'm trying to get out in front of him just to kind of soak up majority of the aphids, and like with this guy with an RDB. And this guy around the corner, he has something. I don't know what he has, but this Bulgasari just came out of the woodwork. I don't know where he came from, probably over from our home. But yeah, you can see 3 Ancile shields protecting us, basically us 3, because the guy on the far left, Dessa, is getting out of the bubble, the blue bubble. You know, the blue bubble. There's the blue bubble. You get shot at by a rocket or a projectile. He bumped his head. Yeah, like this guy, watch, he's about to shoot. Nope, this guy's about to see the blue bubble. Yeah, but I'm trying to stay as close as I possibly can to that person because it's almost like the Griffin's like profile, shoulder profile from my chest to here is like where the bubble ends, and you know what I'm saying? So you have to stay really, really, really close. Meaning if I'm standing like this, and the Griffin is standing like this, so this is the bubble, you know what I'm saying, all the way around. I can't fight my way against, so he's obviously, he's getting my attention to go this way, because there's 2 players left, we got control, and we got a 4 cap, but I'm trying to speed my way around the corner so that I can see if there's any plasma, Zeus, or anything that is going to ruin my day. I have basically full health, and these guys all have rockets, which is not a good recipe for beating the double Ancile Carnage, Carnal shield, Colonel, whatever. But yeah, Chapo laying into him. These guys are no joke. I've been facing these guys for a long time, and it's hard to beat them. So I'm like, you know what? I defend him, give him some back, and he'll be able to hook me up next time. All right. So same thing as before, try to keep them inside the bubble, but I'm trying to be more anticipatory. I'm trying to be more aggressive with trying to figure out which bots on the other team have what weapons. Anything plasma, anything gecko, Zeus, shock trains, no. If I see those, I'm rolling. So this guy, he decides that he wants to jump into the fray, thinking that I'm going to be able to save him, but you know, he probably had 0 health by the time I got over there, and see that Zeus right there? Nope, I can't fight against that, so I have to pick my battles. This guy is about done, but I'm trying to give this, oh yeah, I can't defend against that. The Embers was the other weapon that I can't defend against. The Embers go through not only energy shields, but basically all bots. It just lights them up. I'm trying to give this guy here with the Ember to run, trying to give him more coverage because he doesn't have any any energy shield. Nope, I can't. I can only defend him against, it looks like he has Orkans on the side, but I can't defend against the Ember. So I'm trying to stay kind of like in the outside of the effective range of the Ember, but also in the effective range of the Orkan. This guy here is going for our beacon. I'm trying to get his attention, but I can't because I don't have the ways of being able to reach him. And I'm still going over here because our guy was able to spawn here and he only has a Galahad. And my double Ancile Carnage could definitely help protect him. I'm thinking about going over to this far right beacon, which would be our left beacon. No one looks like is spawning there. And our friend, the Galahad, doesn't get the point. But I'm going to go over here anyway to make sure that we can have a 4 cap and we can have the better chances of winning. I know that the Hydras and Spirals are over there on the other side. It looks like Hydras because they're being shot in 3s. My Ancile Shield Carnage is perfect to defend against that, but not this guy right here, Crisis. Yeah, this bot is done. I'm not even gonna worry about it. And you always want to make sure you don't allow them inside the bubble, because once they get inside the blue bubble, they can kill you. All right, this is another map, the moon map, and I'm trying to stay as close as I can to the people that are the most vulnerable. Carnages by themselves, like the Zeus Carnage, very vulnerable. The Ancile Shield is not that strong. But I'm seeing the rockets, which is basically priming me to get over there into our home beacon to see if I can make sure I can keep him alive as long as possible. Because there's always like aphids or something jumping over that the wall that's behind me. I'm not going over there because of the plasma. Yeah, I see the plasma. There's no way. I'm not even. It's a losing situation. So to make use of the bot as much as possible, going for the players that have the rockets and have the Punishers, the Mollets, the Tempests. Tempests are almost like kryptonite to a bot like this because they are so powerful and they fire so fast. I'm looking around the corner to see if this guy is plasma. Even though my crosshairs are facing Dr. Radical, I'm still paying attention to Jonathan. He has a plasma griffin, and I need to get out of here because as soon as he starts to go to their first beacon, if not the center beacon, he's going to be able to get me. This guy, plasma, rhino, okay, I'm not worried about the guy on my right. I'm worried about this guy right here in the rhino. There's another guy. Oh no, another one. I need to spawn, but nope. They don't see me. That's crazy. The guys behind me are firing. I'm staying as close as I can to them so that I can, basically the reason behind that is the rounds that were being fired behind me by the RDBs, they were exploding on the outside of my Ancile Shield, which was not basically alerting the players that were in those 2 rhinos. That worked out well. This guy at center beacon, nope. These 2 guys I can defend against. So I'm hoping somebody comes up behind me, and I'm trying to stay between the little, they look like fingers, there's 4 of them. I don't even know what those things, they look like little computer stations, IT stations. But yeah, I'm trying to ride his coattail basically. He's trying to stay as close as I can as possible so that when those rounds explode, they're not exploding near him. He's getting outside the little blue bubble, but I guess he's feeling kind of froggy. I'm not walking that fast because I think one of my legs are broken. So yeah, we were able to get all of these guys, and let's see what else we got going on here. Again, like I told you before, it's like you're scanning with a hyper sense of awareness all the people that are around you. And on the other side of the field, yeah, I'm not going to be able to defend against that other side of the field, to make sure that you know where all the rockets are, where all the Tempests, the Mollets, the Punishers, all that stuff, the Plasma, the Zeus, the Geckos, the Shock Trains, all of them. So that you basically, that's your weapon, is awareness. Always being aware. Like this guy right here, he wasn't aware that I was coming up behind him with a 2 Ancile Carnage. But the guy behind me, I was thinking that I was dead. I was gone because I didn't know what was on the other side of this ramp. And my energy shields are done. And now they're regenerating. They're regenerating a lot faster because there's 2 of them, regardless of my health. So I'm trying to stay right in front of this this RDB to see if he can put the beating on some of these guys that have the rockets, that have the weapons. See, this guy on the right has, it looked like, mollets. And I see a Fury Treb up there right above Chaos, which is Skyblood. The guys on the right, so there is a Scourge. I don't want to get hit by a Scourge. These guys, this guy right here with the RDB right behind me has the right idea. He's trying to chip away at this guy, Chroma Key. He uses a lot of green screen probably. I'm trying to get over there as fast as possible, but it looks like, yeah, I couldn't anticipate basically that guy was going to die quick. The same thing applies as when I was guarding him before. I'm trying to get in his periphery, trying to stay close, meaning I'm trying to stay inside that bubble. But yeah, I wasn't able to get him in time because his health was so low. And I'm trying to get out of the way of this Fury, this Fury Treb, because he can take me out in basically one salvo. This Tempest, looks like he has a Tempest Carnage. I've noticed that the Tempest Carnage isn't as strong as it used to be because of the MK2, so I stopped running it a while back. Unless you have MK2, oh my gosh, Tempest. All right, same thing as the last 2 is I'm trying to make sure that I'm giving the cover to the players that can do the most damage, and I am scanning the field. Well, it's really too early to tell, but in this situation, I'm still scanning the field to make sure that I know where all the rockets are, the plasma, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that I can maximize the use of this bot. I see a lot of people moving around pretty fast over here. My shield is lighting up, which is basically telling me I'm being shot at. This guy right here on my right, he can do a lot of damage, so I'm trying to get out in front of him and basically take as much of the rounds as possible before he gets anywhere near them. What this basically does is it forces the psychologically, they want to shoot me down first because they want to knock my shield down to see how fast my shield goes down, because they're like, whoa, 2 Ancile Carnage. That's kind of crazy. I've never seen that before, or I rarely see it. So they try to shoot at me first. So that's why I basically go out in front when I see a lot of fresh bots with fresh salvos that haven't shot yet. This guy with the Regatka on my right, this guy right here, guys 7713. I can't defend against that because again, he is plasma. And I'm trying to stay outside of that, outside of his reach. I can still feel my shield is lighting up, which means that the guys that were around, this guy dude 7666 has rockets. He's getting way too close, and I'm hoping that this guy wastes all of his rounds trying to get through the shield. But our guy right here, Silver Bugle, is able to put a beating on him. I can see him. I know that Bugle is trying to take him out, so I'm not even worrying about how much damage I'm accruing. I'm just making sure that I have the foresight to look around the corner to prepare for the next round of bots that come through. Rockets, RDB. You know what? If you have an RDB and you see somebody like me out there trying to protect my friends, don't even worry about it. Don't even waste your rounds at all. It's just going to waste your rounds. You're not going to get through my shield. I don't care what level it is. You're not going to, unless there's like 4 of you or 3 of you all shooting me at the same time. If you have Orc and Panada, different story. Way different. I'm very cautious about this dude right here because he can put up his shield and absolutely put a beating on my shield. And I'm not taking into account this guy right here that just came out of nowhere. Well, he didn't really come out of nowhere because everyone has to come from somewhere. With his Tehran. And this is I'm just trying to get up into the beacon, see how quick he shot me or killed me when he was inside the bubble. He was aware of it. So yeah, I appreciate you guys, and I hope you got something from this video. If you liked it, please give me a like, thumbs up, and yeah, drop a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you thought about the video and how I can improve my videos from now on. I appreciate it, y'all. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope you, your friends and family are happy, healthy, and safe. And until next video, I will see y'all soon. Peace, y'all.